In a small village, situated between rolling hills and vast fields, there lived a man known far and wide for his great wisdom. People traveled from distant lands to seek his advice, believing his words to be the key to solving their troubles. His presence commanded respect, and his reputation as a man of knowledge was unmatched. But despite his wisdom, something was missing. One day, a young man arrived in the village. He had heard countless tales of the wise man but remained skeptical. Wisdom alone cannot be enough, he thought. He decided to observe from a distance, listening to the advice given to others, analyzing every word. The wise man's words were logical, filled with knowledge, yet something about them felt incomplete. As the young man pondered this, he overheard the wise man addressing a group of villagers. "Knowledge is power," the wise man declared. "With wisdom, you can conquer any challenge." The villagers nodded in agreement, hanging on to his every word. The young man finally stepped forward, his voice firm yet respectful. "But what about character?" he asked. "Can wisdom alone make someone truly great?" A hush fell over the crowd. The wise man paused, meeting the young man's gaze with curiosity. No one had ever questioned him like this before. Instead of answering immediately, he gestured for the young man to follow and led him to a well in the heart of the village square. The villagers, intrigued, followed at a distance. "Look into the water," the wise man instructed. The young man peered into the deep, clear well. "I see my reflection," he replied. The wise man nodded. "Wisdom is like water, deep and valuable. But without character, it's just a reflection. It can be seen, but not felt." He picked up a small stone and dropped it into the well, creating ripples across the surface. Character is like these ripples. It moves, it touches, it changes. A man may hold all the knowledge in the world, but without honesty, kindness, and integrity, that wisdom is empty. People may listen, but they won't follow. Respect comes not from what you know, but from who you are. The young man watched the ripples spread outward, the water slowly settling back into stillness. He was silent, absorbing the lesson. Sensing the need for further understanding, the wise man continued. "Let me tell you a story. There were once two kings, both equally intelligent, both well-versed in the art of war and governance. The first king ruled with knowledge alone, using strategy and logic in every decision. The second king, though equally wise, led with honesty, fairness, and compassion. When trouble arose, the first king's people followed his orders out of obligation, but the second king's people stood by him out of love and respect. In the end, knowledge made one a ruler, but character made the other a true leader." The young man now understood. True greatness isn't just about wisdom, it's about the strength of one's character. He turned back to the wise man and bowed his head slightly in respect. "I see now. Wisdom may guide us, but it is character that truly shapes our path." The wise man smiled, placing a reassuring hand on the young man's shoulder. "Remember this lesson, and you will never lose your way." As the sun began to set, the young man walked away, carrying a lesson that would guide him for life. The villagers, too, left with something new to ponder, an understanding that knowledge may open doors, but only integrity and kindness keep them open. Moral of the story: wisdom may earn you recognition, but it is character that earns you true respect. Knowledge can make you powerful, but only integrity, kindness, and honesty will make you truly great. In the end, people remember not just what you said, but how you made them feel.